Hello everyone, my name is Doreen Fulton and I'm happy to be with you. Today we have a special treat. Marcelle Charrois is with us once again, and Marcelle has promised to read her chapter from a very special book entitled Pebbles in the Pond, Transforming the World One Person at a Time. Marcelle and I have been very, very fortunate in that we connected with Christine Kloser, the transformation catalyst. Christine gathered 40 individuals from around the world and created this wonderful anthology where all of us share our transformational stories. Just let me give you a little bit of background about Marcelle. She is a heart coach. She is also a sound and vibration healer, in addition to being a transformational author. As you may remember, I interviewed her and we talked about the alien in her closet, which was her first book. We then got together and talked about Pearls of Wisdom. Today, we'll be talking to Marcelle about her process, and she's reading her chapter. Marcelle, welcome back. I am so glad to be with you.
I'm so glad to be with you as well, Doreen. It's been an exciting journey, and I would love to read my chapter for our viewers. It is titled, Access the Power of the Truth in You. As I dangle in midair, I am terrified and in utter shock at how I got there. One minute I was playing with my friends at the camping playground, taking turns climbing the 25-foot ladder and sliding down the huge metal tube. And the next minute, one of them pushes me over the side at the top. And as I watch in horror, start prying my fingers from the railing. The other two appear at the top, and for a moment I'm relieved, thinking, surely they will pull me up. One of the two grabs my right arm and, to my surprise, holds it limply as the other just stands there watching. And the third continues to peel my fingers off the railing, one by one by one. My body hits the hard-packed sand below, and my breathing is abruptly halted. In excruciating pain, I conclude, I am going to die. Maybe I should not have told them about my secret. Up until then, it had struck a funny bone with most people when I would announce, well, you must understand, I'm from Mars. That's where my name comes from. So what had changed? When I first started school, kids often mocked, Marcelle, that's a boy's name. One day, I triumphantly neutralized the barbs with my brilliant idea of announcing my extraterrestrial identity. However, on that fateful day, I really started believing that I must be from another planet. Betrayed by those I thought were my best friends, my 7-year-old sense of worth, security, and belonging was shattered. Consequently, fear and mistrust started to creep in. I began to see the world as a dangerous place, and that the only way to be safe was to trust no one, be self-sufficient and invisible. Ever feel like you've been made captive in the box of acceptability? Adrift in a sea of social standards, perceived limitations, debilitating beliefs, and labels about what life should and should not be? If so, rest assured, all is not lost. You are gifted with a personally calibrated tool that has always been inside of you. It is your truth navigator, and it has everything you need to direct and shift the tides in your life. Here's what it will do for you. It will reconnect you with the strength and power of your intuitive heart. It will rebuild the bridge to your innermost longings and desires. It will serve as your most effective compass to achieving your goals. It will help you make decisions that are in alignment with your purpose, and it will reset you onto your true self's authentic path. I got a glimpse of the power of this innate tool when I first told my peers of my alien origins. Without realizing it, I had harnessed the pure magic of shifting to my truth. If I could go back in time and share one thing with my childhood Martian self, a persona that embodied the essence of my unique inner truth, it would be the following. The best life you can create for yourself is one that intimately knows, expresses, and honors your truth. It is a simple yet powerful message that could have diminished the effects of so many experiences that over the years ate away at me, had me shrink and bury piece by piece of myself deep down inside my being. I could have altogether staved off the 2008 health collapse, which forced me to leave my work, barely able to function, and with no savings to fall back on. Although I would have preferred to avoid all that pain and suffering, today I am very grateful for the illness that allowed me to break free from the stupor that had me so disconnected from my authentic self. After 3 years of journaling, writing, counseling, and health recovery-focused efforts, I proudly took back my identity. I am here now sharing my journey with you, as well as the process that allowed me to reclaim my life. People and events in the outside world will keep raising their reality flags at you about what you, and only you, are qualified to know as the unique truth about who you are and what you can or cannot do or accomplish. The good news is that there is always a way to completely redefine your life, a way to reconnect with the irrefutable truth that shouts out, "You are beautiful just as you are, and your truth is the only truth that matters." Your specific makeup and experiences have shaped you into the person that you are meant to be and continue to become. In fact, every challenge is an invitation to see the bigger picture and to honor the truth within you. Whenever the outside world comes knocking with its "that's life" rhetoric, it is your cue to engage your truth navigator by using a thought, feeling, action, and result-shifting process that I refer to as stop, reverse, and celebrate. Now, in the chapter, I do share an example to illustrate this process, but I thought, Doreen, I would share more of a personal example as I walk through the process here, if that's okay with you.
Fabulous. I would love it if you'd give a personal example.
Great. I thought we would look at it from the perspective of the health collapse that I experienced. That's 4 years ago now. And basically what happened, this was actually, I didn't have a choice at that point, but this process is actually something that we can use and make it our choice to use. I had to stop because my health basically dictated to me that, my body just wouldn't function anymore. That was it. I couldn't function, so I had to stop. However, it gave me the opportunity to do exactly what it is that allowed me to shift, to reverse and celebrate, and come back to my own truth and to really live the life I wanted. So basically the stop part of the process is you just first sit quietly and take slow and deliberate deep breaths, and you tune into your heartbeat and connect your feelings about what occurred in the situation at hand, something that's upset you, that's happening or not happening that you would like, to change. And you acknowledge and take note of your feelings and identify who and what caused those feelings to surface within you, and whether or not it's really about you. So here you're asking these following questions to yourself. What am I feeling? Who caused me to feel this way? And is this really about me? And that's what I went through as I was going through my recovery process, is I really got to stop and think about those things and really come to the truth of things. It allowed me to go from there to the reverse part of the process and to engage my thought process to unveil the individual truth that was in me and that you can reveal in yourself anytime you use this process. This is where you can actually move through the feelings by activating your truth navigator, and you will discover here that oftentimes the truth, your truth, is the reverse of the initially triggered thoughts and feelings you might have experienced. So the questions that you would ask yourself here would be, what do I choose to believe about myself? What do I wish to create in my life starting now? What can I think, feel, and do differently to produce the results I wish to achieve? What learning can I draw from this? And what am I grateful for? Because there's always something good about when we take the time to think about it, what we are going through. And as I went through this process of thinking while I was recovering, I did discover that there was a big gift in the having to be forced to be stopped actually allowed me to really reconnect with myself. So that was the biggest gift for me, and to really figure out what it is I wanted out of life, and to kind of shift into a different gear. And this reverse part of the process is what allowed me to do that. And then shift gears into the next part of the process, which is the celebrate part of the process, which is the best part. And finally, now that you've revealed your truth and the right path for you, you deliberately engage in active validation and celebration of this truth. To do so, you determine which concrete actions you will take to accomplish your highest ideals and the most joyful living experience of your goals and dreams. Last but not least, of course, you create within yourself as much positive energy and excitement as you can to boost the manifestation power of your actions. Because the more excited we get about it, the more it seems like the universe will bring to us what it is that we're looking for. So I think part of what I did, well, I know what I did was I started journaling and writing, and that's how my first little book, The Alien in Your Closet, came along. And it is actually what I hung on to at the beginning, because it was difficult to go through what I was going through, is to the idea that I could actually help others with my experience. And it allowed me to write this little book and be able to put it in other people's hands and be able to help others. So that was just the best thing ever, and it propelled me into being featured in 2 other books, including Pebbles in the Pot. So just imagine that, Doreen, what it is we can create for ourselves if we apply this consistently in our daily lives with smaller and bigger things. It doesn't matter, but it can really shift things.
Yes, Marcelle, it does.
And really, the truth is there's an unlimited intuitive power within each and every one of us. With its finely tuned compass, our truth navigator faithfully puts us at the helm as the true captain of our lives. It's up to us to consistently connect with, tap into, and act upon its unwavering wisdom, because it's all inside of us. Your true destiny awaits you with the richness and fullness of all the colors of the rainbow. Truly believe, commit, and take purposeful action and uplifted action by integrating the stop, reverse, and celebrate, shifting into your daily reality. When you fully step into it with both feet and you will experience the purest and highest form of freedom available to you, and that is the freedom of your soul.
Fabulous. I love it. I just love it. Marcelle, I am wondering if you might tell our audience how they can reach you and how they can further connect.
Well, I would love for listeners to join me on my community website, which is www.heartliving.com. And as a big thank you to whoever goes and visits the site, you can receive a free ebook copy of The Alien in Your Closet, which comes with an accompanying online journal full of videos, audios, pictures, journaling exercises that add to the book's content. And also, I actually would like to finish our call. Actually, I would like to thank you, Doreen, because I think that it is wonderful what you're doing with your community of moms with children with special needs at believeanarrayofyourhope.com. You're a beacon of light. It's been a wonderful opportunity to connect with you and to be friends to call you one of my good friends now, Doreen. And I would like to really end this reading, with a toast, if you don't mind.
I'd love it.
All right, so here's a toast to your life. Here's to living fully and authentically from your heart every day. May you create many beautiful ripples in the world with the pebbles in your heart. And I would not be surprised one bit that you are already, all of you, creating ripples in your life and the life of others. And so I would like for you to think about that and invite you to share your ripple story at pebblesinthepond.com/share your story and also purchase the book, as it will be coming out soon, and we would love to have you benefit from the beautiful stories of over 40 authors in there. I'm just one of the stories, as you as you know, Doreen, and I think you would really benefit from it. And we'd love to see you on the community and for you to share your stories. And with that, to your best life.
And to your best life. Thank you, Marcelle. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Doreen. Take care.
Bye.